this studio decided to build a bathroom over it and insert a glass floor. Anyone on the porcelain throne would have been faced with a 150-foot drop straight down.
Who's the sadist that made
this? Scare the shit out of you, that's for sure.
Today we're gonna watch Designers Who Go to Hell for Their Ideas, Part 5.
Have you ever bought a product with one of those little plastic windows in the packaging that gives you a glimpse of what's inside?
Yes.
Allows you to see exactly what you're buying, doesn't it? Makes you trust the product inside, right? Well,
yes.
Not always, as one poor kid discovered. They received Shimmer and Sparkle's really big Shambhala bracelet set for their birthday. But when they pulled the plastic tray out from the box, they were greeted with this. How misleading is the size of this plastic tray and box compared to the...
I would be so pissed. And as a parent who purchased this for their kid, I would be so pissed.
pitiful amount of beads it actually contains.
You know what? It's like a bag of Doritos. Half of it is just air.
I didn't think any designer in their right mind would be this heartless. And so I figured it must be photoshopped. But no. Other listings of this kit online show the exact same waste of plastic. With a design that deceptive, I think this company might need to change their name to Shammer and Sparkle.
Scammer,
I can just
more
about
like
forgive
it.
the crimes designers commit against regular products, but I can't forgive those who mess with my perception of food through its packaging. For example, take a look at this delicious Kobe beef steak. Kobe beef is from Kobe, Japan, and is one of the highest quality beefs out there.
I like beef.
With an average steak costing roughly $200.
Maybe
But
not
this
that
steak
much.
was less than $30, according to Reddit poster Raw Ghee.
$200? Oh,
why.
$30?
Oh, I see. They just used the packaging sleeve to hide the empty section.
What?
Making it look like this was way more than there actually was. So it seems like a bargain.
There's no way. Got him! Dude, that's
until you
crazy!
get home and slide that sleeve off to reveal all the disappointment waiting beneath.
Oh,
I
man,
bet it's
I would
never
be so
even been to
pissed.
Kobe either. When it comes to food, I always know where I
love
stand
food.
with a cream cheese and salad bagel. Or at least, I thought I did.
That looks so
After
good.
seeing this, I'm no longer sure. From one angle, it looks full of filling, but whoever made it just stuffed one side to make it seem like a fulfilling meal. I thought I had trust issues
They didn't actually
before.
serve that to
No.
someone, right?
Considering I can't go right with meat or dairy, maybe I should go vegan. This vegan mince seems like the real deal. It even promises an incredible hack, or maybe that's just referring to the packaging, considering this is how much mince you actually get.
What?
You might be thinking it's
I've never
just been
seen this
squished
before.
down.
I'll be honest, the only times I feel like I ever get scammed is with like chip companies when like half the bag is air. I've never experienced this where I buy a package and half of it is empty.
Nope. The wax paper underneath reveals this is exactly how much mince you are meant to get.
What?
Like vegan food wasn't enough of a joke already. Our society isn't great at adapting to the needs of those with disabilities. And before you start arguing down in the comments, feast your eyes on this incredible design fail. This is tactile paving, designed to help guide those with visual impairments to the road. Except the path's unhelpfully interrupted by a massive bench. Forget being designed to help the disabled. This path seems to have been designed to give someone a disability. As has this one. Apparently, this is meant to be some sort of wheelchair ramp, but I don't believe that for an instant. First, this thing is so steep it'd be impossible to control your speed on the way down. And second, it's a good foot off the ground at the end, meaning anyone wheeling down here would be flung straight into that wall. So either this has a totally different purpose, or it's been made for some extreme wheelchairing. While that last image might have made the stairs look like a safe option, these stairs look like they lead straight to hell.
If I was drunk,
the patterns make it impossible.
If I was drunk, I guarantee I would fall down these stairs. Guarantee. I'm not making it down the stairs.
To see where one step stops and the next one starts. I think I'll take my chances on the wheelchair ramp of certain death.
Yeah.
Thanks. A bathroom should be a relaxing space where you can get on with your business in peace. This was not a thought shared by whoever designed the stalls of these toilets, however.
Oh my god, I have dreams about toilets like this. But every time I have to use the bathroom in my dream, the toilets look exactly like this. Oh my god, they exist. These are real.
Doors been
It's not
installed
just
so
in my
high up
nightmares.
that they give a full view of anyone sitting down on the john. What was the thought process here? Now, I know American toilet cubicles have absurdly wide gaps
Hey,
built
come
into
here
them
often.
to make mopping the floor easier and to discourage people from doing naughty things in there. But with a gap this high, why bother attaching
Oh,
the
is that
door at
why
all?
our
Although
restrooms
it could
are like
always
that?
be worse. Over at the Wroclaw University of Science and Technology, this designer decided that the entire outside world needed
Hey, what's going on in here? Just take a little peek inside this window.
not
Oh,
only
goodness.
a view, but also a seat for the bathroom show. For such a prestigious university, you'd think they'd have designed their toilets a little smarter.
Why?
Or
What
less
was the
pervy, at
reason?
the very least.
Peekaboo.
But no matter how freaky public bathrooms may be, they'll never compare to the weirdness you'll find inside some homes, like whatever's going on here. Reddit user
What?
LZ8 was viewing a house when they spotted this god-awful excuse for an ensuite bathroom.
Why?
Whoever built
Well,
it
why?
clearly didn't assume privacy would ever be an issue, or creepiness. Imagine taking a shower while someone else was using the toilet. Blech. I prefer to keep a little mystery in my relationships. Thank
You
you
making a
very
poopy?
much. While private bathroom design can be bad, the men among us know that public urinal design can get so much worse.
Okay.
Case in point, this nightmare. Apparently, this is someone's freshly
Your butt just touched.
remodeled work bathroom. I really
Oh,
hope
this
there
is
were more
terrible.
than just two urinals there, otherwise too
If
desperate.
I was a man and this was the only available urinal, I would stand in such a awkward position to where no one else could use the other one right next to me, right?
Work buddies might end up cheek
Oh, it's
to
to hold
cheek,
hands with your
trying not to
bro.
cross the streams. For all the ladies out there who might not understand, trust
No,
me when
I
say this
understand.
is
No,
way
trust me.
too close for comfort.
As someone who hates using public restrooms, and I don't like when people can hear me use the restroom, like when I have to pee. No, I understand. This is way too close for comfort.
Okay, that last design might have just been a slight oversight, but it's hard to see how the design of this urinal was ever approved for use.
What?
The parts of the bowl protecting our shoes from drips have been removed. It's been designed like this to encourage men to get closer to the bowl
Oh,
so that the
man.
drips don't go everywhere. Okay, that's pretty logical thinking. But then surely anyone using it just gets a lot of splashback? So instead of getting
Yeah.
pee on the floor, you get pee all over your legs. Brilliant. I hate it.
I hate it too.
But the best, worst toilet designs of all are those built on major misjudgments, like this. It's not entirely clear what the line of thinking was here. Maybe this cubicle is too tiny to put
It's
the
like
toilet
a
against the wall.
landlord.
Maybe the waste
You know,
hole.
like when a landlord redoes an apartment and they just paint over all the dirt.
In the
It's
floor
exactly
had
what it
already been
reminds
cut
me
out,
of.
and the plumber forgot to account for the size of the cistern. Well, whatever it was, simply cutting two huge holes into the wall is some
Works for
serious
me.
redneck engineering. I mean, the water and
That is
moisture leaking into the
crazy.
walls is gonna make this one
Oh, I didn't
massive
even think
mold
about
farm
that.
in just a few months.
Oh,
Well, that was clearly a
Womp
crap
womp.
idea. And somehow, that's not even the worst of
Why does
these
that look like
tragic
broccoli?
toilet designs. Back in 2017, the Silut Vidunas Gymnasium in Lithuania released these photos of its new toilet facilities.
oh no.
Safe to say the internet freaked out. No
I
partitions,
feel like I've had
no
dreams
privacy,
about these
and
kind of
worst of all,
toilets too.
no toilet roll. What the heck did this gymnasium expect its patrons to do?
Just use a
Lock
sock.
eyes with the people on the bowls opposite them as they gingerly take off a sock? Thankfully, no. These toilets had just been installed and were waiting on their
They
water
thought
to
about
be
socks
connected
too.
and their stalls to be built around them. Lucky for Lithuania. Elsewhere in the world, simple oversights can lead to some seriously awkward urinal designs. This urinal has been rotated 90 degrees to the other two on either side of
What?
it, for some reason. So whoever's brave enough to use it isn't just showing off their junk to the world from the side. They're also peeking over into their neighbor's stall.
That's so
pretty
crazy.
pervy, no matter how you look at it.
This is my
For
good
all the
side.
public restroom designs that make you uncomfortable, there are a few private ones that are
That's fucking
downright
crazy.
cursed. Over in Mexico, Hernandez Silva Arquitectos designed a penthouse perched on top of an old colonial building, which had a huge 15-story lift shaft built
I'm
into
scared
it.
of heights.
Most
I don't
normal
like that.
architects would have bricked it up or maybe converted it
bricked
into
up?
a storage space. But this studio decided to build a bathroom over it and insert a glass floor. Anyone on the porcelain throne would have been
glass
faced with
floor?
a 150-foot drop straight
Who
down.
is this sadist that
Well,
made
it'd scare the shit out of you, that's for sure. As bad as
No.
toilet designs can be, basins can be even worse. Over in England, one office decided that their bathroom sinks didn't need to be big, and so made what looks like child-sized basins for their adult
Good enough.
employees. What is this, a sink for ants?
I
Or
love
maybe that guy
Zoolander.
just has really, really big hands. What do you think? Let me know down in the
I
comments.
mean, it would work for my hands, I think.
A weirdly
It's good enough for
small
me.
sink isn't the worst issue you could
Skill
have in a
issue for
public
everyone
bathroom,
else.
though. You could walk into a toilet and be confronted with this.
Thank you for the follow.
I really, really wish I had an answer for why someone thought this was an okay thing to
There's
create.
no way.
But I don't.
I'm like
All I can
slightly
say
blocking
is,
it.
no matter how bad
Slight
the mess you make
censor.
in that bathroom is, it'll never be worth washing your hands in that sink. While that last sink was overtly terrible, this one makes me itch for a different
Now,
reason.
you know what sucks, chat? Now that this image is in my brain, this sink is forever going to haunt me in my nightmares.
Why would someone build a cabinet at that angle so that it pokes out in the middle of the room? Perhaps this
They were
is
just
my
being a little
need for
quirky.
neatness shining through, but I hate that it isn't built against the wall like the rest of them. When this
It was
was
to piss
posted to
us
Reddit,
off.
a kitchen designer
I get a
commented that this
picture of my
person
sink.
likely bought a dishwasher without checking the size of it and
Oh.
tried to jam it in there.
You know
After
what? That
realizing it
makes
didn't
sense.
fit, and that remodeling the cabinets would be pricey, they
Yep.
just stuck it in at an angle and
Fuck it.
pretended like nothing was wrong.
Not my problem.
Well, I'm sorry to say that it was wrong. So wrong.
Rage bait
Maybe
kitchen.
even worse. Wait, no, that's not the worst because this exists. Okay, stay with me
What?
so that it feels less like I'm having a stroke. But I think the
They
reason
could have at
someone
least
did
done it
this
nicer than this.
is because of a water supply issue. In order to get a washing machine to work, it has to be connected to a water supply and
Yes.
drainage pipe. However, if you have limited water supply points in your property, but still really want a washing machine, you have to compromise. And so that, I'm guessing,
would just go
is
to the
why this
laundromat.
person has a washing machine linked to their
I would
bathroom
just cut my
that
losses,
now
you know?
lives in their wall. On the plus side, their house now has a vibrate mode. This
You're
would
just
be
like
pretty
shaking
easy.
on the toilet seat. Ah!